It's Hot 97, #1 for hip hop. It's TT Torrez hanging out with the two Bobbies, Bobby Trends and Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
Bobby and Bob. That's what we got.
I'm Bobby. I'm Bobby.
I want to be Bobby. You could be Bob.
I don't want to be Bob. Come on, I look like a Bob.
This is Robert Shmurda.
I like a Bobby, right?
Yeah, you do look like a Bobby. You do look like a Bobby. So listen, I gotta tell you, Bobby Shmurda is responsible for me taking a job here at Hot 97.
Wow.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Let's get to it.
When your record was ringing off, I had 3 job offers on the table when I was doing radio in Virginia. I'm not gonna say where. And that record hit, and I'm in a club one night, and the DJ down south throws that record on, and everybody in the club starts doing the dance, and I was like, oh, I gotta go back home. I gotta come back to New York City. And then I chose the job here at Hot 97. And when I got here, you were the man. Capital M-A-N. Like, you own this city. Then right after that, computers dropped. And everybody in the clubs here were going crazy. Do you sometimes reflect on those moments?
I love the moments. Like, I get them shit still sent to me all the time through the DMs, everybody. Like, every day, I go through the moments all the time. It's just legendary.
Yeah, which is so crazy because you just tweeted something about, when you made Hot Nigga, you spent $20 or something. In the studio, you spent $20 to make that record and it changed your life.
Hell yeah. And then in the studio I was in, the studio I was in was in Brownsville. It was you know about Brownsville.
Oh,
I ain't got to tell about Brownsville. It was right across the street from the projects in this little, like
dirty.
That's my man Joe Crib. I can't say that. That's still my man's spot. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you need that energy, right?
It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But it was a small ass room. Then I used to be bouncing there. I couldn't even move in the room. I'd just be hitting these walls all day. And this shit was crazy.
Yeah. I never got a chance to meet you before you got locked up, man. And I always, when you were locked up, we always kept your records going here at Hot 97 because it was like the city needed you. And when you touched down, I knew I was hitting your people's like, yo, what we doing? Because Hot 97 is your home, man.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And Trends, you guys were breaking him from day one. Yeah.
I was with him in the studio 2 weeks before they got caught up.
Wow.
So it was just like, I'll be honest, man, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all happy right now, but it hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt in New York. Like, it hurt everybody. We was in pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't believe it happened. You know what I'm saying? But 2 weeks before in the studio, and I met him one time before that, but we didn't talk a lot. I met Rowdy, and we were talking, and he invited me to the studio. So we went up to the studio, and Rowdy's playing all these records, and Bobby in the cut just quiet. Quiet. It's like he was waiting for him to finish so he could play his
I don't believe Bobby was the quiet one.
He was quiet. He was quiet. And then he was like, all right, you want to hear something? And we in quad. He jumps on top of the board with no shit, no fucks given. Feet on the board. And he drops Bobby Bitch.
Wow.
And no one has ever heard it. He played for the first time. Played it for me, and I'm sitting there, I'm Bobby, and he Bobby. He's called Bobby Bitch.
And y'all go crazy.
And I'm sitting, and he just moving, dancing on the board, tiptoeing on, tap dancing.
Wow.
I knew I had something for it.
I was like, damn.
I know he be in the car when his girls be in the car. Don't shake the block. block.
I gotta ask though, like, when did you start falling in love with this rap shit? When did you say, like, yo, I want to do this. I want to make music.
I remember one day when I interacted with my first fans. That's what like keep me going. The fans, cause I was like, what the fuck was going on? Like when the Hot Nigga dropped, I was on the block. I was selling crack. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the block. I'm joined up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I'm young wild at this time. You know what I'm saying?
Wild boy.
This back in the day, I'm young wild at this time. So I remember I was walking down the street to the store, and I had a joint on me, and then some car pulled up on me, and there's a bunch of girls started yelling, like, oh my God, do that dance. So I'm like, hold on.
Let me tuck this back in.
No, I was pulled down. I said, hold on. Everybody jump off the crates. They like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, they just people yelling. They like, do what dance? I'm like, what dance? They like, do that dance from that Hot Nigga. I start dancing. Like 100 niggas swarmed me.
Oh.
It was lit. It was it.
TT, I gotta tell you something though. Like, Bobby You still a wild boy, but
but
you're a grown up wild boy now.
I try to do it in close friends now. You know, I behave.
Because when I first met you, I saw something, and I was just like, I remember, if you're okay talking about it, the first time the hip hop police ran up on you.
For New York City, I know your record was starting to expand because at the time I was a programmer and doing afternoon drive in Richmond, Virginia. So I saw your record starting to expand in other territory. So once you get New York, then you get the Connecticut, then you get Boston, then you get Washington, D.C., it starts to trickle on down to that area. And then you start to get the southern, the Atlantas, North Carolina. And once you get that region, you're out of here. Did you realize at that time how big you were, or you was just living in your own world, still having fun?
I think I realized how big I was, but it's like when you got real life attacking you sometimes still, it's like the fame shit don't be it's dead. Like you love everything, but it's like once I know we was still running where we was running from, it's hard. You get distracted sometimes because I'm thinking about, damn, I gotta stay the fuck out of jail. I'm trying to do everything I could to stay out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like, when you got that mind state from the hood, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it, but at the same time, I get distracted once in a while when I see the You know what I'm saying?
You get nervous,
You go through the PTSD, you go through that type of shit, like, so you will forget sometimes who you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
But you are a superstar. Though. Your personality is bigger than life.
But that comes with also, when you're a superstar, comes with a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And then my past life, the shit I came from, the haters that I got is like, it was cops, you know what I'm saying? Now cops see me, they say hi to me now, you know what I'm saying? But they say hi to me now.
Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before, it was scary. It was like, damn, son, I'm scared to come outside. I'm trying to be a rapper.
Because you become a
These
target at that point. You become a target. You starting to get money. You starting to, jewel. You got your jewels. You got your fresh gear on.
Yeah.
But yet, you haven't made enough money to fully get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's a transition period that happens. And I've seen it with a lot of New York artists. That's why I have patience with a lot of artists, because I understand, like, when you have one foot in the streets and then you try to make it legit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that really takes time to do. It's hard. That's why I got a lot of love for, like, you, Fabio, even Pop, even Chef, Sleepy, like even K-Flock, all those guys, because I know what it's like to
I talk to them all the time. I talk to all them niggas. I talk to everybody about the same shit, because like out of all of them, I've been out before, so I know. I'm trying to tell them, like, yo, homie, when they come, they gonna come. They gonna come even strong. And once you got a little fame too, once you got a little something, the way my shit blew up, it was scary. I'm like, oh, they start doing some shit they like don't usually do. Like these motherfuckers, they used to be having me in Chinese stores when I was 12 years old, ass out, pants down, going to my ass for crack. So I know they play dirty already. So once I got into the game, I got scared of, like, damn, I know they coming, like, they on some bullshit. They locking me up for a fucking clip this size.
A clip,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So tell me about, like, when that transition for you, did it really happen once you went away? Like, in your mind, you were like, yo, I gotta just leave that alone.
I met an older guy, like a mentor. And he just started, like, making wild sense, because he had like 35 to life.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever heard of him. You ever heard of a guy named Fat Cat?
Fat Cat.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
one of my mentors. So when I was talking to him, he used to tell me, like, Bobby, you like the stupidest smart nigga I ever met.
That's some shit an OG would say, though.
He be like, I be scratching my head every time, boy. You like the stupidest smart nigga you ever. And I remember one time he stopped me from catching the charge one time I was in jail. And it was like for some dumb shit, like a $20, but it wasn't about it. You know what I'm saying? It was about the
Principle.
I'm a principal man. So when you got principle.
You're from the streets.
And you
You
around
believe
motherfuckers
it's
that ain't got no
principles.
principle, no morals, it's kind of scary now. Because I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know what they be doing.
Yeah.
They make you, you know what I'm saying? So he taught me a lot of shit that you got to think for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you getting security? Like why my mom say, I don't need no security, nigga. I chase 20 niggas by myself. Fuck, I need security for. I chase the club. You know what I'm saying? He like, it's not for that. Sometimes you need security to carry your business. To scare you gotta look at yourself as a business. You know what I'm saying? You sitting out there doing this and that. You know you gonna go. That's what they want, stupid. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be locked up. And, you know what I'm saying? So I be trying to tell you young motherfuckers that nowadays.
Because now you're the OG to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at you like how a lot of young artists look at 50 Cent, right? I think the reason why a lot of young artists can relate to 50 or like will at least listen to people like you and 50 because they know that you put that real work in, and they know it's not fabricated. So they will listen to certain people versus just somebody saying, nah, don't do that. But a lot of young artists won't listen. They just won't listen because they don't have the respect.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna tell me what to do when you ain't really put the work in the streets?
Like you can't relate. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
relate.
And I know, cause like I look at these young artists, they like K Flock. I met them. I didn't even know he was that young. I'm like, damn, my nigga. Like, goddamn, like
super young.
Super.
Like,
Super.
You know what I'm saying? And I love his music. Can't be love. I love all them young niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, son. And when I heard about the when I heard about the charge he caught, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him. I'm like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you know it's bullshit. Don't even give him the bullshit to say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I wish I had niggas sometimes when I was like 16 to tell me so I could be more advanced. So I want these young niggas to be more advanced than I was when I was 16. Yeah. So I'm always telling them, you know what I'm saying? Because as long as they win, I'm winning. I'm here to plant seeds. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's important. I think that comes with growth and maturity. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to take a L and sit down. It's so ironic because December 17th, I saw Rowdy tweet this the other day, was y'all got a single dropping December 17th with Quavo. And so it goes to show you that there is second chances. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to put the work in and deal with all the trauma that you faced. Because think about it, like, nobody ever wants to go to the streets. Like, you don't just wake up one day and be like, yo, I want to sell crack. That's my dream, to sell crack. But out of necessity and out of trauma, sometimes you do things in order to survive. And unless niggas don't know about what survival is, like when you gonna get your next meal, like your sneakers talking, like you really can't relate. And so nobody wakes up one day and say, I want to just go to the streets and be the biggest,
Drug
crack
dealer.
seller in America. No, you do it.
That go because we go through shit like where we grow up at. We don't I don't talk about it so much, but you see shits in the building. You see like human shit in the buildings, crack infested, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk about my past too much because it's nasty. Because it's really, really nasty. Like, these niggas be playing out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, my shit really, really nasty. So I don't want to be looked at in that light. That's why I smile. That's the only time I post shit is when I'm smiling. When they say, yo, because I don't want, some shit's influential. Like, when they throw a tantrum, it's like, they throwing a tantrum. If I throw a tantrum, it's like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby's throwing a tantrum.
So it's two different things. I can't be like what the rappers doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's magnified. Everything you're doing is magnified.
So anytime I do it is when I want them to see me smiling or shit like that.
So you, again, in survival mode, trying to survive the system that they done put you in. Because it's not real rehabilitation unless you find your happy space in there.
They don't do nothing. You got to rehabilitate yourself. Them niggas ain't doing nothing for you. They putting a bunch of programs there just to get money off government type shit. They ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So how are you dealing with the PTSD?
When I came home, I ain't gonna lie, I just stopped. I just stopped like a month ago. I'm not gonna lie. I was having like real sex addict problems. I was just wilding. I ain't gonna lie. I was wilding. Every time I was straight, I was just wilding. 3-some, 4-some, 5-some. And I had to chill out. Like that really like last month I just stopped. Like I'm like, yo, bro, I had to cut down because I was like,
why you had to chill?
No, because it's not normal. Look.
Why you had to chill?
Because you can't be playing with people's feelings like that, Bobby.
Bobby. Nah, I understand. Okay, Bob.
And I got no, but this real shit. Because like
because
you find
that
yourself
became an addiction for you.
Like every time you feel you get mad
or
something, or you think that
you want to get it out. Like,
What's he moving
listen,
like
it's
that?
better than drugs.
What's he
You
moving
wanna
like
release.
that?
Better than drugs, you know.
y'all want to pound some
It's
shit.
better than drugs. And you're shooting people in the streets.
I'm going to take her home and pound her out.
Fact.
It's
And
better
I'm
than
going to make
drugs.
her sign this NDA.
Listen, we all have bad habits. So, that's a nice bad habit to
got
have.
bad
I'm just saying,
but you use sex
know,
as a tool to
I got
cope.
bad
But that's
habits.
a real thing.
That's
You
a better
use-
bad habit to have than the
I'm
other
trying
ones.
to be serious here. You use sex but sex addiction
I did.
is a real
Great
thing.
bad
You
habit.
used it as a
No, I just stopped. I just did like
self-control.
Cold turkey?
I started.
What?
I bought a new phone. I threw an old phone away and bought a new.
No access. Just the DM.
We blocking everybody. Block her right after.
I can't deal. I
Nah,
can't
but
deal.
seriously, but you find yourself wilding like every other day. You like, yo, bro, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? And
You get tired. You get tired, right?
Yo, your stamina must be mad, but you're young, Bobby.
You must be on
I got
some sea
ADD
malls or
too.
something.
Yeah.
Nah, but listen,
I
when you
think
start
we
getting
all
beat,
got a little ADD.
when you
I
start-
got mad ADD too.
when you start getting beat in your sleep and stuff, you start, you know what I'm saying? You like, hold on now, my nigga, hold on now, Pippin, you know what I'm saying? You just wildin'.
but Shmurda, you can't tell everyone you love them though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have
I'm a Leo. I'm a passionate
I'm a
person.
Leo
We
too.
all
We're
Leos.
passionate person.
We
We're
all
passionate
Leos.
people.
When's your
Okay?
That's
birthday?
crazy.
August 4th.
I'm August 16th.
I'm August 7th.
That's why I
I know it's
understand.
something. I know it's something.
Mike, that's why he
Yeah, I
can act
got
up at Summer Jam and I can forgive him. 'Cause I
Nah.
understand them.
I gotta bring the bad boy. I gotta bring the bad boy. That's lady.
Wow,
That's crazy.
that's
That's
right.
August
Leo
4th.
gang in
All
the
that
building.
shit.
That's
No, we
crazy.
are passionate
You
and
Leo
we
too?
and we loyal as
That's right,
hell.
Tiger
We're
Leo.
passionate people with free spirits.
Passionate.
So some people think, you know what I'm saying? And that's what my problem growing up. I'm a free spirit. People be trying to lock you down.
Yes.
Trying to control you.
Yes.
And I'm a lion. You play with the lion, you get bit. Nigga.
Yes.
You know
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
I get
That
it.
be the issue.
But can I say something real talk? And a lot of, but no, real talk though, real talk. I honestly, and a lot of women might not agree with this. I honestly think you should date multiple women as much as possible in your 20s, because that is the time to date and find yourself.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think anyone should be locked down in their 20s.
Right? I be telling people, like, I'm like, bro, I just turned 27.
You
bro.
ever
They
see-
like, so you about to be 30. And
Yeah, 30 is
I'm
not
like, girl, you get your
young.
ass out. You trying to lock a nigga up. Lock a nigga up. Get your ass out of here.
You ever
That's a big 3 years.
you ever see when the lions mark their territory?
Yeah, yes.
They pee all over. They piss on all the bushes. I'm gonna piss on all these bushes. And all the lionesses that's inside, they gotta stay right here. That's
They
it.
gotta stay right there?
Uh-huh.
But I can see why women are attracted to you, because you're a lot of fun. But you also have to be very careful too, because it's hard to decipher between who's really with you and who's not. You know what I'm saying?
Big.
And I say that with rap artists too. One of the things I noticed when you came home, a lot of celebrities attached themselves to you.
You're not that girl.
And you know why? Because you have what everybody wanted to have. The credibility in the streets, the loyalty, and the respect. So I saw when you came home, everybody was flocking to you, blah, 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 blah. But what I prayed for is that that's great. They're all showing you love because you deserve it. But how are we going to protect him to make sure he doesn't go back? How are we going to make sure he gets that feature, make sure he gets his shit right? And
You know what it is? As I said, I was talking to an artist earlier today, and you know, I say it's just about artists don't talk to your artists enough about what to do to stay out of trouble, what to do to make music this, or what to do to go on your journey and make sure you're staying out of trouble, to make sure you this and that all the time. Get security, get this and that. People don't do that nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers always in competition with each other.
When I first met you, they ran up on you for the clip, and I was trying to have the conversation with you and saying, Bobby, the hip hop police is real.
I ain't had nothing to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm Shmurda, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but-
And I always try
So
to
it's
tell,
like-
I always try to tell people around me, whether up and coming rappers, DJs, people around me, I always tell them, I said, be careful with the light. Because when that light hits you, sometimes you could feel invincible. You feel like nothing could happen to you. But you know, it's important to have that mentor or that person, like you were saying when you was
But
back there.
at
You know what I'm
that
saying? Like,
age
to
though,
keep you-
we all thought we had it figured out.
That's what you're
Like
saying.
for real. Like we all thought that we knew it all until we realized, nah, you really don't know it all.
Yeah.
But how are you balancing, I guess, what we was just to go back a little bit to what we were talking about is, you know, having the right people, including rappers. Like I love you and Quavo's relationship. You know what I'm saying? And how, you know, y'all doing records together and he, you know, took the private jet and stuff like that to come see you when you, but
Thing I like about Quavo, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
He tells, like, we talk about industry shit too. And he'll tell me shit too, like, yo, bro, I do this move or do that move, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I do fuck with Quavo with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers was like, they ain't gonna get his sauce. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna get his sauce.
But that's what I want them to do.
That's
I don't
what
want them to be around you because it looks good for the
Yeah, but that's
gram.
the thing, like, you know, some motherfuckers, like, I used to go through that shit when I was young, you heard? Like, you might be the motherfucker with the gun all the time, but I ain't got no gun, but I want to be protected or some shit. Or you might be the motherfucker with the energy, I ain't got no energy, so I want my shit to... Yeah, I've been going through shit like that when I was a kid. That shit don't ever stop me because I'm always have my energy. So even when it's the smoke clear and they said, what is he doing? Still going. I've been doing this shit since I was a kid.
Yeah. What is it like being with your brother again? Because you guys known each other since y'all were kids.
Elementary.
Elementary school. You know, that type of friendship, is unheard of
No,
nowadays.
it's crazy.
I think there's like a lost era of like that type of friendship and loyalty. And there's some shit that you guys will probably never tell the world.
Can't ever. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Can't ever.
So how was it being reunited, making videos, going back to the music, doing what you love?
It's just us getting home. Be a lot of close friends activities.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
We're scratching our bucket lists off, but music, we love the music. You know, once we
But
be in the
that's
studio,
important.
together, we like you know what I'm saying? Every time we in the studio together, it's some shit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
some
make
shit.
magic. Tweeted. I noticed it about not having control over your music. Like, talk to me a little bit about that. It's just the frustration with the label and having to like.
No, just me coming home and that, like before, I understand, like not 2014, you can't just drop shit. Everything got to be, planned.
Plan.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that you got to put like the planning in your work. You got to take your shit serious. And before, I just wanted to be dropping shit when I first came home. So now I put the plan into it to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything is promoted, everybody see it and everybody hear it instead of just
making records.
yeah,
But,
just making it and dropping it.
but does that fuck with your creativity though? Like,
I'm special that they can't never fuck with my career. I don't even want to tell people, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't, my shit always
Yeah.
going. When I was in there, they like, what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker? We go 24 lockdown. We've been here 4-6 years, niggas still yelling and going crazy. I'm like, nah, I'm doing this, I came out the pussy. That shit ain't gonna ever stop, you know what I'm saying?
God.
yeah. Everybody, it's so funny because now your dance moves have been turned into IG meme. Have you been seeing all the little Bobby
People
Shmurda
always
memes?
send me, people always send me,
Do you have like your family group chat where everybody just kind of just send you shit all
people
day?
send me shit through the phone all day. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know you be laughing.
Crying,
You
bro.
gotta
I'm
be
like, motherfuckers is crazy. People are crazy. But
Yeah.
I just dance. I don't premeditate it. I just be
But they
dancing.
acting
Anytime
like
you
you
put on something, I just
They
dance.
acting like you just started dancing. You've been
That's what I'm
dancing.
saying.
Listen,
You've been
the
dancing.
whole
You're the,
dance.
you're the
like,
hat never
that
came
just be-
down.
You know,
Still.
you know what it be? That just be motherfuckers be want to talk. You know what I'm saying? You know when
Yeah.
a girl be like, oh, he ugly and stuff, but next week she like, yo, so you know how that shit. You be
Yo,
that
the
type of shit.
baddest chicks date the ugliest dudes. Cause let me tell you something. It ain't about for real. It ain't about looks. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh shit!
It's
Damn.
like the swag. Like Jay got the
He
baddest chick
bust
on
a
the
spin
planet.
move for that.
No, I'm keeping it real. Jay got so much swag and charisma and just the way he Brooklyn. I'm gonna tell you right now, no disrespect. I've only dated Brooklyn dudes
You know what I'm saying?
because Brooklyn dudes always 100% got the swag. They got the sauce.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
And I'm a Bronx girl.
My shake the.
I can jump on top of this bitch real quick. I can put that.
You know what I'm saying? And they know how to.
we step, bro.
And they know how to get to the money.
I'm saying? All
They
that
know
shit.
how to get to the money.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
another thing too, they know how to handle a woman. Like I'm a Leo, and I'm very aggressive. And my man's from Brooklyn, and he knows how to just. I know how to pipe down. I know how to
Damn.
move around him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
pipe the fuck down. When to fall back. When to be TT the radio girl,
Yeah.
or when to be his wife. And I think Brooklyn
I'll
dudes
be honest.
is
My
just
whole
different.
team is ugly. Shake the block. We all ugly, but we fly. My whole team ugly,
Jerry,
but we
man,
fly. You feel me? My whole. No, I'm dead ass.
Oh my
Whole
god.
team.
But no,
Lot.
but women are not attracted to looks. I think it's more physical for
You know
men
what's
than it
crazy?
is for women. Women, we
My-
attracted to
My
the
aunt-
personality.
My aunt, I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was young because girls used to chase us in the house all the time. When we was young, my aunt used to be, you always out there with the little fast ass girls. You better go, son. They should be chasing girls up to the. I'm like, what? They like me?
But you did say though you had a crush on a certain R&B
Yeah,
chick.
kid.
I need to know who she
Oh,
is.
who that?
Who
What
that?
you talking
Come
about?
on.
Nah, don't come
I'm
up
in the
now.
DM. I'm in the DM.
Is it SZA?
I'm in the DM. I'm in the DM.
SZA.
Chill.
I'm trying to think who would be up his type. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
in the DM. I like all girls.
Ain't got no type.
I don't got no type.
You know?
Yeah, I like them.
Type.
And then, you know what it is
Who we
too?
think
It be like swag for me.
Yeah,
Once they got a bob, people like, oh shit.
yeah. It's just the way they move, right? What type of
That's
girl do you
important.
like though? Do you like her to be about her business?
Business, but flexible. Like she could be
Flexible.
business, but everybody got to know her business. Flexible.
Yeah, they say what flexible you talking about.
Yeah. But are you into those IG girls who gotta post every 5 minutes and
Nah,
yeah?
I'm not into that.
So what type? You like them quiet? You
I like
like
them
them?
sweet,
Like a mango.
funny. Gotta be funny. The third one I can't. The third one I can't say on here is hot knock.
I need to know who this R&B chick is that he got a crush on. Cause Ty, he's been
She
romantically
do
linked
yoga.
to a bunch of different girls, but
I ain't want to start liking her picture. I'm gonna start liking her pictures.
I'm about to start
I'm about to
stalking
start
him.
liking
Like,
her
who's he
pictures.
liking?
Pictures.
I'm gonna start liking her pictures. I ain't want to start liking the pictures, but I'll start liking the pictures.
So,
I'll wait to run into her.
but I want to know outside of music, what else you got going on? Because I saw you tweeted about your book, your autobiography, and you just did like the first page or the first chapter or something like that.
We writing book, movies, documentaries coming out. I got a couple people trying to write some. I got a whole bunch of ideas for like series, cause like based on true stories. All this based on true stories. Cause my hood is just like not spoken about, but they know about it.
Yeah.
Everybody in the industry know about the hood,
Yeah.
but it's not spoken about. So
And you know that's what people love to watch. Look how big BMF is and power and like people are so intrigued with that life.
So that and also NFTs I'm into now too. I'm just getting into that NFTs. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with one next artist. He's heavy in NFT too, and we was talking about it, doing this and that. And I'm about to collab with a couple other artists too on some NFTs.
You have an
too.
NFT broker yet?
This guy that I met today. The guy that I was talking to today.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you his name after.
Okay.
He's heavy in NFT. He's heavy in NFT. You know what I'm saying? He put me on all that shit, and also I'm about to do one with Snoop's son. He's putting me on heavy in it too. He's heavy in it too.
Wow. I love that. So how's the autobiography shaping up?
I can't tell you. And if I tell you, it's based on a true story.
No, I know it's based on a true story.
I was
But
about to,
is it going to be like really revealing?
Cause right now we talking about like how we have to change names of streets and all that. It's like going through the lawyer things right now to see how, you know what I'm saying?
How you can make it match?
Yeah, because you can't put everybody's name in it. You
Yeah.
can't, or we got this like my name might be Chewy, but it might be black in it or something.
Oh,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
crazy.
So we got to do
Makes
all that
sense,
type
yeah.
of stuff right now.
Makes sense.
Wow, don't take that name. That's the name of my character, my
black-
book that's coming out next year. Take that name. Don't take that name.
Because like anything I told him, I told him anything I do, it got to be based on. It got to be the truth.
They gotta be real.
They like, yo, you can't have people names.
Can't
You
do
got to
too
change
much,
names.
yeah.
Every name got to change.
Cause you don't want to get sued, you know,
You
and,
don't want
and
nothing
people.
to get crazy.
Yeah, because
Nothing.
it's like, you know, when you make it here, it's like everybody looks at you as a money grab. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to.
Everybody trying to take advantage.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you gotta-
Can we just give props to your moms, man? Shout out to your moms,
Yeah.
for real. Your moms has been working so hard for you when you were away, but not only that, when you was coming home and just keeping everybody abreast. They're like, my baby's coming home.
She do too much. Oh my god.
Have you and your mom always been close?
Yeah, she been picking me up. I put her through a lot of shit, TT, when I was young. I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
I was like real bad. I kicked out like 5 elementary schools. Used to get fired, all type of shit. So, like I was bad.
God bless your moms.
So yeah.
But she never gave up on you, right?
Nah, she always like she'll fight for me and then I have to be like, I'll stop fucking playing with these people. She'll be out there. I'm like, why? What's this? So outside she'll be fighting like, y'all better leave him alone. And then I'll just fucking tell you stop playing with these people out like that. So
Yeah.
we always had that relationship like
bond.
that. A lot of people think she's my sister. I'm like, it's my mother.
Like fall back.
Yeah.
I remember one time my mom was like that too. I remember one time my mom, this lady tried to beat up my brother because my brother was beating up her son, and my mom put the lady and the son in a chokehold. My mom was that type of mom, right? And then we get in the house, she'd be like, I fucking told y'all not to even take your ass outside.
Not even with my ass even make
Yeah, now you gotta get a double ass beating. The fight you got into the streets and your mom
Yeah.
beating your ass. And for me, when I was younger, I used to hide underneath the bed. And she would move the bed, and I would move with the bed. And then the bed would move to the right.
Yeah, broomsticks, all types of shit.
Yeah.
You run
She
through the house,
wasn't playing.
you getting the whole ass whipping. I get my ass whipped.
Hangers.
Yeah.
So you start laughing at that shit. You be like, I already know I'm getting my ass whipped. I don't give a fuck. He's like, nigga, we get our ass whipped tonight. You riding what?
I'd rather take an ass whooping than a punishment. No lie, though. I'd rather take an ass whooping than a punishment.
Because it's faster.
Nah,
It's
see the
faster.
punishment they
Get out the
couldn't.
way.
We was in motherfuckers. They had the sneakers, everything. We run outside barefoot. You know what I mean? Sleeping on me up here. Take your ass to the bathroom, man. Niggas again. I'm going right through the front ice skate.
Wow, yo, you was horrible.
I was off the chain.
Oh, man.
All right, so do we know when the project is coming out?
Early next year.
Early next year is coming.
So Shmoney is the introduction. It's gonna be an introduction
Shmoney.
of this project I've been working on. This record we about to release. You know what I'm
Okay. All right, so it's gonna be an EP or 4-album mixtape.
Album.
4-album. Wow. How you like the
We
boys
ready.
over there at Rock Nation? They treating you well? You
they
know,
good.
especially that guy Mike Brinkley.
I like him. He's a smooth cat. You gotta watch him. He's a smooth criminal. Yeah.
He's white.
That's my boy.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's
That's
good
my
people.
guy. Yeah.
But they've been helping you navigate.
Of course. They've
Yeah.
been since I came home, you know what I'm saying? They've been helping me even get my mind right, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, even a whole bunch of shit I was ready to go off the hinges with. They're like, yo, listen, you got to sit, you got to think, you got to prepare, you got to plan so you won't go through certain shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because when I first came home, I was, like, video man, all type of shit. I'm giving niggas 30,000, like, come shoot this video, this, that. They doing some bullshit. This nigga shooting some $2,000 video. And I'm paying a nigga $30,000. He ran running over all type of
You
bullshit
get
I was
got.
going through.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like mixes, all types of bullshit I was going through, like engineers, all type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So let's talk about the first time when you came home and you hit that stage, particularly that Summer Jam stage. What was that energy like? Because I know we had a
Nah, I
little
was
bit
mad.
of
Don't
hiccup.
why you don't.
We had a little bit of hookup backstage.
Ting, ting.
We had a little bit of hiccup
She started
backstage.
shit. She started
You know what I'm saying?
My head's hurting
We're not
again.
even going to get into the stress of that night. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I just got a
But
headache again.
I really want to apologize.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing why I want to say with the influential. Even though I didn't know none of them motherfuckers, that's the thing with the influential. When you influential, listen, seriously.
I'ma
I
talk,
swear.
though.
I said, when you walk, I jumped over the rail, the
Yeah, it was
motherfuckers
crazy.
started coming.
It was
I don't know
crazy.
where them niggas started coming.
Yo, you didn't even jump over. You surfed over.
No, he surfboard.
You
He
surfboard
skated
over.
over. He skied
Yeah,
over.
TT, I wish that nobody's ever gonna believe us.
No,
Like,
nobody's
we
gonna.
saw it. Nobody else saw it. But there was 100 people backstage, and something happened. I think Bobby stepped on somebody's shoulder and then somebody else's shoulder.
Bobby,
It
I'm
looked-
not gonna lie.
It looked incredible.
I'm not gonna lie.
They want me to get to my
Yeah,
fans.
it
I had to
was
get to my
I'm
fans
not
like
gonna
50 of these
lie.
motherfuckers.
Sometimes I
I'm
go
like, watch
back-
out, Paul, me, excuse me.
Yeah,
out.
it's
Watch
crazy.
out, hold on, I gotta go.
I've never
excuse
seen
you.
that like that in my life.
Sometimes,
He was on some
sometimes I gotta go
Spider-Man
back
shit.
and just
I
laugh
gotta
at
get to
that.
my fans. Yeah,
Sometimes I go back to the video just to get a good laugh.
That's
I'm like,
so
yo,
crazy.
nothing can top this Summer Jam.
I had to get to the fans. These 100 niggas outside.
but we
Like,
worked-
y'all niggas
we
is
worked-
wild.
we
Yeah,
worked it out.
You know what I'm saying?
We worked it out where
You
you
worked
got
it
a
out.
chance to do your thing. I'm sorry Rowdy didn't get his moment. I know we ran out of time. I
We gonna
love you,
tear it up
Rowdy.
next year.
We gonna make sure
Yeah.
it gets right
Tear it
next
up
year.
next year. We gonna tear this shit
But
up
the
next year.
energy though, tell me how you felt with that energy.
I was so when I came out and I heard them screaming, my heart dropped when it stopped. When everything stopped, when I stopped the music,
was
just my
over.
heart dropped. I said no. I
Time,
felt like I
time
was
was
in a
up.
courtroom. I said
Time
no.
was up.
Don't do it.
Time
And like
was
you
up.
gotta go, but I
Time
said no.
was
I
up.
wanna go.
Time was
I
up.
wanna go.
I'm like,
Time
yes,
was
you had to.
I
Time
said
was
no. I
up.
don't. It's
Time
like
was
the
up.
courtroom, man. But you know, it just made me appreciate and know for next year.
Yeah, we're gonna kill it.
And I'm coming by myself. I'll make sure I got a selfie camera. I'm just walking this bitch like this. Everybody, do not even get out the cars. I tell motherfuckers, y'all don't even get out the car. Stay your ass outside.
I love
I'll
it.
be back.
I love it. I love it. I just love how the space you're in right now. You're such a superstar. You know, Leos are superstars, though. I must say. You know what I'm saying?
We was born.
We was
Born.
born
That's
leaders.
it.
I was
Born
born on the
kings.
cover of the New York
Queens.
Daily News. I don't know if you know that story. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yes.
for real.
Nah.
Dead ass, because my mom, this is what happened. My mom went into labor. She took a cab, and the cab dropped her off at the first Veterans Hospital in the Bronx. He didn't drop her off at the right hospital.
Oh, man.
So they didn't deliver babies there. So
my
she was
God.
I was coming, and the cab driver was like, "You got to get out, like get out now,
Out the car?
out the car." He just threw her out, like get in there. So the doctor was like, "I just helped deliver my wife's baby. I don't deliver babies." So he just took her back, delivered me, and the news came in the next day and was like, first baby born at the Veterans Hospital in the Bronx.
Wow.
And the funny thing is my grandmother didn't know my mother was pregnant. So she comes over with the paper like, look at this fucking fool on the cover of the daily paper, the Daily News. Like, that's how my grandmother found out that my mom was pregnant with me.
What'd she say?
And my mom was like, you were always born to be a star. Now buy me this house and this chain and this purse.
You was always born to be a star. That's a good comeback, yeah.
That's crazy.
Every time.
She was
every
born a
time.
star, mom.
Yeah, every time,
That's
every
crazy.
time. So listen,
That's crazy.
thank you so much for stopping by today. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate the energy you gave for us today. I think I'm all out of questions, man. I
Yeah.
think you done answered
Really
it all.
good.
You did so well.
We're super
Like,
happy for you too.
super
man.
happy.
Super happy
I'm
for you, bro.
I'm happy for you and Rowdy, both of y'all. I love
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
and I appreciate y'all. And let's just continue to put on for the city, man.
And
And
Shmoney record dropping tonight.
tonight, well,
12.
Bobby's been playing it
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day.
Uh-huh.
It's it's dropping today. It dropped today already.
It dropped today.
It dropped already?
It dropped already.
today.
It dropped today.
It dropped today. We're going to get it back on.
Get it back on,
Let's
Trent.
get it back
Bet
on.
Trent's matter of fact, play it every hour.
Every
play-
hour.
we play
Fuck,
that every
let's light
hour.
it up.
That's
Every
it.
hour. Let's
New
light
York
it
be
up.
back. 2022. Take over. Let's go.
It's Bobby Shmurda, everybody. Give it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, man.